What is going on, boys? For today's video, we are going to be showcasing Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3-star attack strategies. Now, for the most part, they're all going to be golem charge and some hero charge for Town Hall 10. This, in my opinion, is one of the better and easier ways to 3-star. But like I said in the last video we put out, or 2 videos ago that we put out, I would showcase the bowler witch attack strategy, which is basically just kind of a spray and pray. It's like the most popular dip attack right now for Town Hall 11s versus 10. It's basically an automatic 3-star every time, so long as you funnel most of your bowlers and witches to the core, and then you follow the bowlers and witches around the base, and they will do nothing but pick off all those point defenses while the little skeletons or Larrys distract. So the kill squad doesn't look like it survived too well, but everything going around the base is putting in work. That queen is getting targeted by a Tesla as well as an Inferno, but she's gonna drop the ability, she's gonna drop the freeze, and as soon as they take out that next Inferno, it's pretty much a wrap. The only thing that's really gonna contest the large amounts of troops going around the outside right now are those witches, or sorry, by witches I mean the wizard towers. The wizard towers do work on witches, bowlers, and all sorts of large packs of troops that decide to just group up. So as you can see, the queen is still going. I have no idea how. She is on a sliver of health. Bowlers and witches on both sides. The left side is a little bit more pronounced, but again, all you're doing is trying to funnel, for the most part, your bowlers and witches to the core and send a bunch around the outside to help clean up, and you are sitting pretty. The next attacks we're going to throw down are a little bit more calculated, a little bit more skill intensive, as this one is just kind of put all your troops in, place your spells diligently, and hope for the best. This next one is going to have 2 parts to the attack. You're going to have the golem or hero charge, and then you're going to have to laloon. And to laloon, you really need to know what you're doing a little bit. We're going to go ahead and speed this up and move right on to the next attack. Alright, boys, here we go with a Town Hall 10 adaptation of the most common base pretty much in all of Clash of Clans right now. Whether it's war or trophy pushing, this anti-2-star base is everywhere, mostly at the Town Hall 11 level, but this is again a Town Hall 10. So what you want to do with this attack is you want your kill squad, which is going to be a golem, your heroes, as well as some bowlers in the clan castle, to take out the enemy clan castle, the enemy queen, as well as an air defense and an inferno tower if you can get it. If you can get all that value for the kill squad, then you are sitting pretty. The rest of your attack should be fairly easy. So here we go. That last air defense is just about to drop, and then the queen ideally is going to jump out and go take down that inferno tower. If that happens, then we're sitting pretty, and we're going to start our air ascent part of the attack, and indeed it does. So we drop the queen ability because we want to keep her alive. She absolutely does serious work when she's alive. She's going to clean up all sorts of troops. So we dropped in a bunch of balloons. We're attacking in a circular motion as a successful lava balloon attack dictates. The queen is still going, and the hastes are basically to make sure those balloons get to those air defenses quick. You do not want those balloons going against an air defense on their own. That is just spells for disaster. So we got a freeze, and that freeze was perfect because it was dropped on an air defense, it was dropped on an inferno tower, and a cannon, which really doesn't impact anything. Now normally I like to save a balloon for cleanup, but this one really wasn't necessary because we had so many balloons left. We had the queen left, we had plenty of time to finish off this base. And there you go. Anti-2-stars make them so much more susceptible to get the 3-stars. So it's a hit or miss. It's in my opinion, anti-3s are the way to go all the time for wars. So this next attack coming up is coming from my man Lord Stearns. This was an absolutely sick attack. This is a pretty good anti-3-star base, not anti-air, but it is pretty pimpin' in the way of anti-3s. Now the funnel is like the most important part. As you can see, you dropped a minion beside that baby drag. It's not beneficial at all. You want that baby drag on her own because she will she'll rage and she'll take down everything twice as fast. So the funnel is key, and it's not even that easy on the base. On this base, he used 2 baby dragons, and it sincerely worked. So that one baby dragon is gonna go from the dark elixir storage and then take out both of those builders huts, which are perfect. So we got the golem There's no bowlers in this attack, so this is a slight variation. We had the golem to just tank as much as possible, then we got the heroes going in. Now, he got a little bit lucky with how much value he gets from his queen. He dropped that Barb King ability. All the meanwhile, the queen is just mucking shit, and so is that dragon. That dragon is absolutely putting in work, destroying pretty much everything. So the queen's ability is going to pop, and as soon as the queen takes out the dragon, she then targets the air defense, two hits that, and then she takes out that enemy archer queen, basically last hit. So that was a little close for comfort, but you know what? He got great value for that kill squad and didn't even need the extra bowlers. Bowlers can be sometimes tedious to funnel, so you know what? If you can get away without them, that's fucking stellar. That's good for you. So he sent in a lot of balloons way off to the side there. I'm sure he's going to drop a haste to get them moving quicker, but I like it because he wanted them to make sure that they went more up in the base and not just on the edge of troops. He's got a lava loon in the clan castle, a lava hound, sorry, so it's a max level lava hound going up against the second highest level of air defenses these days. He is mixing up, he brought a freeze as well, I like that, but he brought a freeze as well as a heal. Now he's going to use a heal at the very end of this attack. Again, just a slight variation. He's used a rage to take out that inferno tower. Right now, he's looking pretty good. That last Lava Hound popped, but that heal is really putting in work, and it's very lucky that he saved a haste because the haste was absolutely key to get them moving. Wizard Towers can spell serious disaster for loons at this part of the attack, but he had so many left that they just really overwhelmed, and he saved a loon for cleanup. That was very well done because he almost got timed out in this attack. He could have gotten timed out if he didn't save any loons for cleanup. So you know what? This attack was extremely textbook, very well done. He even had a skeleton spell back just in case that queen didn't drop, because the queen dropping is imperative to getting that 3-star. If she's left up, she's gonna fuck with your troops hard. So I got two more attacks for you guys coming up. Both are from the mini, from my 2.0 account. This is a 9.5 right now, which isn't super beneficial in wars. It doesn't help too much anymore. But this base was an easy funnel, very easy funnel. Nothing was able to touch that minion, which I saw, which was perfect. The wizard tower almost fucked up that wall breaker, and a wall breaker fail can make or break your attacks as well, especially when you're using bowlers, because they love to walk around. Those motherfuckers are fickle. They will walk any way they want. So everything is going into the base perfectly. We got to jump to get them right out of that core and over to those infernal towers. So we have an air defense, we got the clan castle, and we're gonna get an infernal tower value for this kill squad. So this is all pretty good. The only unknown left is this enemy archer queen. A level 25 enemy archer queen can really fuck with shit. So the queen is still up. The Barb King's still going along too. He is sitting pretty well. I don't think he's going to have enough mustard left in him to take out that infernal tower, but the queen might throw in the towel, might throw in her hat, and yeah, she will. She will take out that second infernal tower. So that kill squad got one air defense and both infernal towers. This base is like it's kind of a segregated base where they make sure the heroes are in their own compartment to try and fuck shit up, but it seems like it didn't really make that much of a difference. Now normally we have a freeze, but the freeze wasn't even necessary, so we saved it at the end for the queen. Now we have a fucking mashup of balloons left. We got a lot of balloons. We got like 10, 11, 12 left, and I think they're going to be necessary when taking down the enemy queen. There's not too many defenses left that can really contest this air raid. There's 2 archer towers, a wizard tower, and a Tesla. But the biggest issue here is going to be that queen. So we threw in 2 balloons to distract that wizard tower because we do not want it locking onto that big group. And at this point, did the balloons? No, they didn't take out the enemy queen, which is fine. But I think the balloons target her right after. So all the defenses are down, so they're starting to go for random shit. And you know what? They were in a haste and they went right for her, so it was perfect. That cleanup was a little bit finicky, a little bit lucky. Shit could have gone awry very quickly there, but you know what? It ended up being the 3-star. And that's pretty much all that counts. But you want to plan for taking out an enemy queen as well. You want as much value for the kill squad as possible, and if you're going to leave the queen like that, then save a rage and a skeleton spell, something that you know is going to definitively take her down, because if you don't, again, she's easily the make or break of this attack. So we got one more replay coming for you guys, and I sincerely hope these strategies and little tips and tricks really help you guys to get your Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 10 3-star game on, because it's almost like a lost art this day and age. In any like top clan, a lot of the Town Hall 10s are really just 2-starring the Town Hall 11s and letting the 11s dip and triple the 10s. It's Town Hall 11 really changed the game. Nice, low battery warning. Sweet addition to the video if I do say so myself. Alright, so we're starting off this funnel with 2 minions. As you can see, we threw in the golem, so as soon as the golem distracts that archer tower, we're going to throw in that wizard. And we're trying to make a nice big wide funnel. That wizard down below, I knew the mortar wasn't going to kill in time. Luckily there's no spring traps for the wall breakers, but we stagger them just in case. And a nice big funnel sent all the kill squad troops right into there, and that's exactly what we wanted. So we're going to drop a rage in a second. We got a golem, it just cracked. We got the bowlers, and in the clan castle was a dragon, a baby dragon, and a balloon, it's looking like. So the queen is doing what she does. The bowlers already bowled their rocks over the inferno tower, so that was absolutely fucking perfect. The queen is taking out the dragon and the baby dragon. We popped her ability, and she just took out that last air defense, sorry, the last Tesla. So we got that lava hound flying in from far away, and we got those balloons following up. Now that last inferno tower is only level 1, which is pretty good, but we got a freeze for it specifically. Now that freeze, we took out 2 Teslas, we took out an inferno tower, we took out an air defense and an air queef, which is honestly so much value, and the queen is still up. That is so ridiculously perfect for this attack that it all just kind of went together like that. Again, keeping the queen up is so clutch to making sure that you 3-star. That baby dragon, I had it for initially a funnel, but we didn't really need it. If we needed it, I was going to throw it down, but it's perfect for cleanup. That baby dragon, the balloons and the lava hounds have already ran through that base, collecting all the air mines and the seeking air bombs. So the fact that we can use him for cleanup at this point is perfect, because 2 times raged, he will run through a bunch of random buildings and storages and mines and really help you solidify that 3-star. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, enjoy your freedom.